Hi, it's Shar. This is October 12th. This is day 14 for me. And so I spent a lot of time today getting in the office and just getting things set up. I had somebody come by and back up quite a bit of the information that's on my iPad. I'm creating a timeline for my attorney so that she can go to the DA. Had dinner with some girlfriends tonight, and this is still dragging on. I have posted some things to hopefully get some more business coming in. I still don't have anything, nothing, zero, none coming in. And this is new for me because I normally have 6 to 10 transactions close in a month. I do have some things spurring up. I've got people looking out. I got some great energy. I had put a post out there about possibly doing some coaching, and I've got 2 people who are talking to me interested about that. So that could be an extra $2,000 a month, $1,000 each. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm really interested in doing that. So that really aligns with who I am. I had put an application in tonight for Children Family of Iowa. There's the Victim Compensation Fund that will help pay for my move. I need to get moved before these charges get dismissed because he knows where I live right now. Right now he's out, and all of this drama that's been caused has been because I broke up with him. So once the charges get dismissed and he gets in some trouble, or if there's charges filed against him, imagine what he's going to do then. So I need to get moved. I moved my business office this weekend. I think that might have been the last video I done. Spent some great time with my broker. I've had a lot of people just reaching out to me to connect, and still some confusion with my old broker as far as I thought they were telling me they were handling everything, but I still have clients calling me. So I try to help when I can, but I also want to respect where they're helping and not. I mean, it's a very awkward situation because when they threw my license back to the state, it prevented me from being able to talk to any of my clients. So when I got out of jail, because they had thrown my license back to the state, I couldn't reach out to my clients and explain to them what was going on. And then once I got my license activated, I was actually listed with a different broker and they were no longer my clients. So there was a conflict of interest, and there's a big no-no on doing that. And so I thought I was respecting the boundaries, but it's turning into frustration, and the broker's reaching out, and it's just messy. And it's awkward because they're wanting me to reach out to these clients, and the clients didn't hear from me for a couple days after all this big media. And it's, when I do reach out, I can tell that they're just very skeptical and leery, and they don't want to talk to me because the broker had thrown my license back to the state, reached out to them and told them I was going to be with a different agent. Then I stepped back in. So it's really just caused quite a bit of problems, and it's just awkward. And I wish that they would had some text going back and forth between me and my local broker, Lance Hansen, here in town. I had dinner with some girlfriends, kind of updated them on what's going on and just the process. These are a group of good women. They're like my sisters. So it was great to spend some time with them tonight. Tomorrow morning, I've got a networking event, 1 Million Cups, and I have a coffee and just a full day of just continuing getting back into my processes that I normally have gotten into, and getting my office set up. I still have to finish probably about half of the timeline, excuse me, and I'll get that to my attorney, and then she'll meet with the DA and see if they'll dismiss the charges. I've also been working the Children Family of Iowa contact is working the contact down at the DA's to show her everything that's in my file too. So hopefully we can get these charges dismissed and get down the road pretty quickly. And I don't know, this has just been consuming. I've talked to, for every bad situation, there's a good one. And I continue to do a motivational video in the morning. People seem to be looking for those, and I like doing them. And that's really helping. My Facebook page is really getting quite a bit of attention. I still have strange men reaching out to me in the gobs on social media. Anthony is continuing to spread the story and my name out there, and that's fine. It is what it is. So I'm just going to keep spreading things the way I like to spread them. I did post 7 sold homes on my Facebook page today, and I would imagine that's going to make him mad. I know my broker had said that somebody had visited the broker's Facebook page just yesterday and had posted some links to the news article and stuff. It's not very good. So um, we all know who that is, because there is nobody else. If it was happening on different websites, that would be one thing, or if it was happening in more than one area, or a common denominator, that'd be one thing, but it's specifically targeted to my broker. Somebody continues, it's the same person. Well, there's 2 personalities that are coming in. One of them has no picture, the other one is a Bruno Vito, and pretty much tracked that back to Anthony. And so it gets frustrating because he's continuing the abuse cycle and nothing's happening to him. And there's really nothing I can do about it right now because I have to be quiet. I can't say anything. This Friday is my daughter's, she's a senior, and this is her senior night where the parents walk her across stage, and I won't be there. And there's nothing I can do to change that. I'm just glad that she's home, but I'll focus on the good. But it just, it's another memory that is getting taken from me, and I was a victim to start with. I don't understand. I just don't understand. The townhouse that I'm renting went on the market today, and hopefully it won't be on the market very long because, do I think that Anthony would come through my house with an agent? I don't think so, but I also don't want to underestimate him. And so I'm really intending on moving this weekend, and then I can just be done. Maybe come over here and clean and stuff, but for the most part, I'll just be done. And he won't know where I'm at, so if he wants to come and tour through, that's up to him. I saw the pictures and everything. Everything looked good. So there's a lockbox on the front door and a sign in my yard. It's kind of weird to pull up and see a sign in the yard of the house that you're renting. But everything's going good with the purchase of my new place. Gonna get utilities turned on. Hopefully get moved over there this weekend. And that will feel a lot safer because it has a security system. We had the security system installed this weekend. Maybe Friday. I went down and applied for some victims reimbursement funds that come from the state, and these funds will help me move, and that's very much appreciated because right now I'm not really sure what's going on with money, and it makes me a little bit nervous, but my gut's pretty calm about it all. And there's just a lot of work. Getting this timeline together for my attorney is taking a lot of time, but it's done right. So I would imagine this is something that's going to come back to help us later if we end up writing books and doing tours and stuff like that. Right now it's just the promise of something better that gets me through the moment. I don't know if those things will ever come to be, but it excites me to think about that because knowing that it's going to help other people means a lot. I can't think of anything else. I get some residuals. Somebody's still occasionally attacking my broker's page. I'm really, really, really blessed to be at the broker that I'm at. And those ladies just sit back and amaze me. And I want to do everything I can to, pull my weight there and be a team player. And I don't have my separate office anymore. Donna came by today, got her iPad hooked back up and got her paid. And then I still have my virtual assistant that I'm willing to share with the office if people need it. I can't think of any other update. My spirits are pretty good. I had somebody who's pretending to be I don't know if they're pretending to be a filmmaker, if they're really one, or they're just hitting on me. I still get hit on by people wanting me to sell them a house, and if they're not getting referred to me from somebody I know, I'm just not responding because it's not very responsible. As soon as the charges are dropped, I'll go and get my license to carry so that I can maybe post a few pictures, maybe. And I think that's about it. I am on day 14 So this started 2 weeks ago. And I am really, really praying that, I had some insight into when I reflect back and I think about Noah and the ark for 40 days and 40 nights, that when he was on day 14, did he name it day 14? Was he where I was at? And when Jesus went and prayed in the garden before he turned himself in to be crucified, I kind of know what that prayer looks like, sounded like. And I wouldn't have been able to know or sound any of this until now. I still have to be really careful, watch my back, make sure nobody's following me, and I'm still pretty nervous about stuff most of the time because he knows where this is. And so I shared my password and my iTunes sign on with my sassies tonight just in case something happens to me. And hopefully it won't, but if it does, I'm making a video. And just know that, I reflect back when Anthony called my broker, and this is the Monday after he got arrested for public intox. He was really in my house and wouldn't leave. That's when we had the incident with me and him forcing me in my closet. That Monday, I don't understand why the police officer wouldn't let me file harassment charges because, truly what Anthony was doing was harassment. And I don't understand why the Des Moines police officer did or didn't. I don't believe he did. Reached out to the Altoona officer to get the police reports. And, I feel like I've done everything along the way that I was supposed to. And I reached out to the people I was supposed to. And I kept people in the loop that were supposed to know. And, it didn't really make a difference. So that part frustrates me, but it's just the reality. And, oh well. So that's it. I thought I'd give you an update, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.